I wonder if women secretly prefer if a guy paid them for the box instead of taking him out. The reason I wonder about that is because I know women are very afraid of being judged, so they stay quiet with their thoughts. It's one of the reasons why a woman don't want to share her body count because she knows she's gonna be judged, so she lie. When she in a position where she about to have sex with a guy, she be like, this is my first time doing this. I don't normally do this because she worried about being judged. So with all of that thing about judgment aside, I wonder if a woman would just be like, look, I really just want $200. We ain't got to go nowhere. If she knows she's not going to be judged, because basically she going to be looking like she sell pum pum. And I don't think no woman want to be looked at as that. But I always wonder if she's given the opportunity to not be judged, if she'll just take the money and sleep with the guy. Because she go on a date, okay. Most of the times women go on a date, they already know they want to sleep with the guy. So the man would just be out doing all this extra shit. They go out, they eat. She look on a menu. Oh, she don't want to really order too big because she don't want to seem like a gold digger. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna have the salad and an appetizer. And the guy be like, nah, what do you mean? Order entree, order. You're not hungry? Are you trying to be shy? You trying to act like you're cute? Too cute to eat? And then she be like, well, if you insist. Oh yeah, let me get the surf and turf, and also let me get a side of mashed potatoes and lobster. It's like sometimes I will come across people on the internet, especially girls who are like expressing themselves, and they be like, they don't want to just have sex; they want to be taken out. Why? Why? I mean, based on how they say it, they sound like they're saying that they already made up their mind that they're gonna have sex with a guy, but they just want to go do something before they have sex. They want to get something to eat. So I'm like, all right, you want to get something to eat? We could just pick up some food and come back home. But they don't like that. And I always wonder why. Why they don't like that? Because they don't want to seem cheap. Most of the things that drives women to make the choices they make is about how they look. So if we take that out of the equation and nobody's going to judge how they look, nobody's going to judge them, how do their decisions look now? She might say, look, we don't got to go out to eat. Just pick up the food I want and give me $100 in my pocket and turn on a movie, and you know 5-10 minutes into the movie I'll give you that guac 10,000. You can smash. So if given an opportunity, I wonder if women would just take the money in exchange for the box. If there was no judgment, like no one was going to judge them. If our conversations would just be casual like that, like she'd be like, I heard you like me. And the guy's like, yeah, I like you. And she like, well, I'll make you smash, but I need $200. You ain't got to take me out. Just give me $200 and bring by some food. Because, I got to have my energy if we're going to. I can't just be smashing on an empty stomach. There's a lot of things I wonder if women would do if there's no chance of them being judged. Like they want to sleep with multiple guys, they want to have gangbangs, or they want to have orgies. Sometimes we get we get an idea of the type of decisions a woman would make when they go out of town. When they go out of town, they know they're not gonna see none of these people any like they go far away. They go all the way somewhere else. And they like and they're thinking, I'm never gonna come back to this place. Nobody here knows me. Nobody here is gonna be able to contact any of my peoples. And then a switch just happened in their mind and they just turn into the alter ego. And they're just out just like grabbing dicks everywhere. Just saying yes to every guy that yes, yes, yes. I remember back in the days when I used to be on South Beach when I was younger and I used to frequent going to South Beach. And me and my boys would come across all of the vacationers and we meet these girls. We start realizing that these girls on vacation, they have sex with a lot of people within that 1 week window that they're on vacation for. They just smashing. Most of these girls, most of these females, they know they're not gonna come to live in Florida. They're not expecting anybody on their vacation to know about their life back home. Some of these people were like sophisticated college students in Ivy League colleges, and they just having sex with a lot of different people every night. But I'm thinking because women are always worried about being judged, they don't really show you what they would rather do. And so I always wonder, what would they rather do? Because they know they need to get that rent paid and they need the money for some car notes and they need bills paid. And they know these guys like them, but they don't want to get judged for selling box. So they come up with these elaborate plans. Oh, my Nana just called. She's about to have a surgery and the insurance is not able to cover her surgery. And I don't know what I'm going to do because I really love my Nana. I'm about to send her some money. That's all I have. But then my rent is due. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. And she knows this guy is interested in her. So this guy's like, well, how much is it? And she's like, well, it's really like $2,000. But I just sent her five, so I need 1,500. So now this guy comes up with $1,000 and give to her, and then she make the decision that okay, he's gonna smash. I'm gonna give him some pum pum as reward or as an exchange for his $1,000 donation to my made up Nana story. But she just really wanted $1,000 to be able to smash. So if she was in a no judgment zone and she know this guy's interested in her, she would just be like, yo, look, I need to pay my rent. I need $1,000. Can you give that to me? And you could come over and we could smash. You know that guy's going, oh, well, this is clear. Okay, let's get this done. I don't think the guy's going to be like, oh, you sell pussy? It's crazy. I think with somebody, when a guy really wants a girl and he's like horny for the girl, all logic is out the window until he smash. That post nut clarity is when he go, damn, this girl sell pussy. But before that, if she go, hey, just give me some money, give me about $1,000 because I need to pay this rent, and just come through, and we're gonna smash. He's not gonna take a moment to think and be like, well, this girl is selling her ass. I don't know how I feel about this. He's not gonna do that. Not then. He's gonna be like, oh, okay, that's kind of direct, but I like it. So, you want me to cash app you? How do I send it? Zell, because one thing men do appreciate is clarity. So we're gonna appreciate that clarity, and we're gonna clearly smash that ass. And afterwards, we worry about all the morality and the dignity stuff. And did I just buy pom pom? I think I just bought pom pom. Does she sell pom pom to everybody else? That's when he's gonna think about how tight it is or how loose it is. Oh no, it was kind of tight. Maybe she don't do it often. Maybe she don't do it. Maybe it's just me. Maybe she really needed the money. Plot twist. She had a surgery. Vaginal reconstruction. So the thing is, what I think about is I wonder like, what are some of the thoughts that women have that they just don't want to share because they'll be judged and they'll be looked at as promiscuous or looked at as a hoe or an actual whore or a prostitute, if that's the more appropriate term. If they just ask for money from the guys they know want to smash and then just give them the box. Would they rather do that than go through all of these different elaborate schemes to try to get the guy to give them money? All these stories they got to make up that they have to place in a situation carefully without actually asking, but just letting the man slowly come around to the idea of like giving her the money for some damsel in distress scenario that she put in his head. Because women do that all the time. That's their tool. But that they only have that tool because they don't want to be judged. They are scared of being judged. They're terrified of being judged. So they just worry about schemes. How can I get him to give me money? But make it seem as if he wanted to give me this money. So this is why women would ask you a question like, "Are you hungry?" A man would be like, I'm good. I already ate." And she'll be like, "This dumb motherfucker." Okay, well, all right. I guess you're not hungry. Then the man gonna go, "Oh wait, are you hungry?" And she's like, don't forget it. You're not hungry. It's okay." And he's like, "No, no, no. I'm kind of hungry. I'm a little hungry. You know what? I actually was thinking about bringing you to a nice restaurant later on, but if you want to go now." And she's like, "Gotcha, bitch." Because she got to make you feel like it was your decision. So a lot of the times, this is because they don't want to be judged. So maybe a woman in that situation don't want to look looked at as greedy, as fat, as big back. So she just make the man come around to the idea of taking her out when she really knows she want to go out to eat. So it's the same thing. Sometimes she know men want to smash, but she want that purse or she want to pay her rent. She want the money for a car note, but she can't just come out and say, "If you give me this money, I will give you this box." So she find a way. She be like, "You know what? Something happened to my nana. I have a family emergency. I'm going through some stuff right now." And a man is gonna step in like, "What stuff are you going through?" "I'm Captain Savaho from the Navajo tribe." So I wonder if women would rather just ask for the money and smash than having to go out on dates and find elaborate schemes to get the man to spend if there was no judgment.